Level 1. The new fish. The van has no windows. You feel every pothole through the bench, through the shackles, through your skin. The man beside you won't stop crying. You hate him for it. You hate yourself for understanding. The gates don't close, they seal. 6 hours of processing and they take everything. Your watch, your ring, the photo of your daughter. They hand you a number and a uniform 3 sizes too big. The guard inventories your scars like he's logging damage on a rental car. Then the hallway, the eyes, 1,000 men studying you from doorways and shadows, not with hatred, with calculation. They're looking for the tell, the darting eyes, the soft hands, the breath that catches. You have 48 hours. In the free world, you were a father, a husband, a man with a name. In here, you are a blank page. Write your own story fast, or someone else writes it for you. First meal, gray slurry. A scarred man sits across from you without a tray and asks the only question that matters. Where are you from? Level 2, the prospect. You answered right. You named a street, a cousin, a favor owed a decade ago. Someone vouched. Today, you aren't a target, you're a project. In the laundry room, a man walks past and drops a plastic-wrapped square without looking at you. You don't look at it either. You slide it into your waistband, walk through morning movement, past 3 guards, heart hammering behind a stone face. You deliver it to C block. No questions, no thank you. That's correct. You're learning the grammar of the walls. A guard who stops talking is a shakedown warning. 3 seconds of eye contact is an invitation. 4 is a challenge. You stop explaining yourself. Out there, words got you out of things. In here, words cost too much. You are a tool being sharpened, not a man yet. Level 3. The soldier. The initiation lasted 90 seconds. It felt like an hour. 4 men, a shower room, a floor slick with your blood. You didn't fall. When it was over, they wiped your face and handed you a clean shirt. The cold stone of fear in your stomach is gone. What replaced it is heavier. Duty. You stand at doors while business happens inside. You carry the work. Shivs meet from bed frame slots. You deliver consequences to men you don't know, for debts you don't understand, under orders you don't question. You take all the risk. They take all the profit. But when you walk into the cafeteria now, people move. Not for you, for what you represent. In a place designed to erase you, belonging is the only thing that proves you exist. You accept the math. You have to. Level 4. The enforcer. Your promotion didn't come from a speech. It came from a Tuesday in the yard, a test of the organization's grip that needed an answer. You were sent. You were surgical, efficient. You felt nothing. That's exactly why they moved you up. A man who enjoys it is a liability. A man who uses violence like a scalpel is an asset. Now when 2 men scream over a debt at 2 a.m., you step out of your cell. You don't shout. You don't threaten. You just look. The screaming stops. Late at night, you try to remember the man you were before. His face is blurry now, a photograph left in the sun too long. You tell yourself you keep the peace. You tell yourself without you it would be worse. You are becoming the thing you once feared. You sleep 6 hours, dreamless. You are a professional in a world of amateurs, and professionalism here means you've stopped feeling the weight of what you do. Level 5. The shot caller. You no longer carry the blade. You decide when it needs to be carried. Men come to your bunk with problems, rival sets fighting over territory, a guard getting reckless, a soldier skimming product. You listen, you weigh, you find the middle path every time, because every wrong move locks down the yard and kills the money. You see the books now, thousands of dollars moving through Kashop and Zelle, managed by your people on the street. Your commissary is always full. You have the best shoes, the best food, but you can never relax. Every conversation is a chess match. Every gift is a test or a bribe. You are powerful and you are exhausted, managing men, money, guards, and the facility's temperature all at once. Power, you're learning, is just a heavier cage. Level 6. The Connect. 6 years in, 40 years old, you found what no one else could, the seams. You realize that the leaders of sworn enemies will sit in the same room if the business is good enough. You brokered those meetings. Now you are the bridge. Drugs, phones, information, everything flows through you across facilities, across the state, through guards who stopped seeing you as an inmate and started seeing you as a partner. Your daughter visited last month, 19 years old, talking about college and her boyfriend. For 30 minutes, you had nothing to say. She looked at you with pity and something close to fear. That night, sitting in the dark, it hit you. You have built a perfect empire inside a place that doesn't matter, while the world you actually wanted to live in moved on entirely without you. Level 7. The Underboss. The man above you vanished overnight, transferred to a supermax 300 miles away. Within an hour, the power vacuum threatened to tear everything apart. You stepped in. You always do. You run a multi-million-dollar operation from a 6x8 room. Coded letters, legal mail the guards can't open. You decide when shipments move, when territories are defended, when men are found out. Your lieutenants are loyal, and you know they watch you for exactly the same signs of weakness you once hunted in others. You've mastered the law library, too. 3 successful appeals filed for other men. Your own case stuck. The irony is sharp. A king in a cage, still waiting on a man in a suit to tell you when to eat. Level 8. The Legend. 10 years. You are the boss, though no one announced it. One day, the air just changed. Paths open on the yard. Conversations stop when you pass. It isn't fear anymore, it's closer to reverence. Younger men who were children when you arrived tell stories about you. Half of them aren't true. You have become a myth. And myths don't feel anything. That's the cost. The man who stepped off that van is dead. What's left is something colder, an architect of power who no longer remembers what it felt like to want something simple. You see the new fish this morning through your window, crying, terrified, raw. You remember that feeling. And God help you, you envy him. He still has something left to lose. You know exactly where he's headed. You know every level, every trade, every quiet moment where he'll hand over another piece of himself and tell himself it's necessary. Somewhere below, he's sitting at his first meal. He thinks he can keep his hands clean. He thinks he understands the game. He doesn't, but he will. The cycle continues.